having done drywall downstairs before, coming up here has been a serious benefit. Also, look at that. That says P6. That's a coolant error. Something's always happening. This is, there's a video, I'll have to find it. But basically everything that you do leads to another project. That's the story of my life. Okay, so having done downstairs was really helpful in terms of getting an understanding for what shows up, especially when you do texture. We initially were gonna try and do smooth walls. I'm glad that we didn't. I actually really like the orange peel that we did downstairs. But it's just, I think, really beneficial to go, if you've never done it before, like we haven't, we only watched videos, by the way. Vancouver Carpenter, I'll be sure to link his channel. Instrumental in helping us with drywall. So I'm so glad my wife found that. But it's really helpful just to do a room, try it out, and see what works and what doesn't, so that you can know how far to go. Like, how perfect does it need to be? I have experience with Barndo and stuff from working on cars, and it's pretty similar in terms of trying to get things feathered out, build up the material, make it look like a flat wall as much as possible. So that's all. I'm working on the inside of the house. We've also been doing redoing in here. Got new white paint on the walls. It's looking really good. Much nicer. I like this white a lot better. We haven't done this room yet. Versus this weird gray wallpaper stuff. What do you think, bud?
Great.
You like it? Or you and sister's really hard on the RV? Time for a dump run! Been working away and lots of cool things. First off, the chickens are now with the turkeys. The layers are like the same size, so we stuck them together. Seem to be doing good, so I'm throwing stuff away, taking the stuff to the dump right now. Gotta go get stuff to make a chicken run, the chicken moat, Operation Chicken Moat for this week. And then just never-ending work. Chicken moat. I've got my hammer that I think is as old as me. This is one of those tools that like you have around forever. I remember being a little kid and playing with this in the backyard. It's funny, it's my dad's hammer. Alright, gonna go put this fence in. Got a fence fur around it, and then in between the run I'm gonna be building a wood fence. Show you what I mean. So this coop right here is going to be for our laying hens, and then we're putting a fence around the outside so that the chicken run will be around the garden. So I think that's the plan for now. So the outside post wall's coming out great. I went and I mowed the outside over here because we got tall grass. We got ticks like crazy. Hopefully this chicken run's gonna really help reduce our tick population. I think, we've been seeing a lot of voles in here too. I think this is gonna be really helpful for keeping out the voles and critters out of our garden. So those chickens are pretty ruthless. Hopefully they'll eat anything that's running around out here. So this is my line. I'm keeping it off the fence post here quite a bit because actually looking at our property line, it's not all the way up to the fence. They built their fence a few inches over, so just staying well on our side so that we're not having to move this in the future. I think that's a good plan because I hate moving it. We'll do that and get the fence up. I think I'm going to use the 4-foot because that 6-foot roll is $500. It hurt me to buy it. Anyways, looking great. Let's get putting some posts in. For attaching this thing, by the way, I got some high strength zip ties, one of my favorite tools for building materials. Zip ties, duct tape, rebar. Not in that order. But you can build lots of things with that. The T-post exterior fence is all finished. Looks really good. This is the side moat. Here's the door. I got a piston thing so that's going to hold the door open. Unfortunately, we're going to have to manually open and close that, which is definitely a little bit more work. That's a good grazing area for these chickens out here. They're going to be so happy. Thinking about it more, one of the big issues that we have in our garden is that the grass grows all over the place in there. So my hope is that having chickens out here grazing, eating the grass, is going to keep the seeding to a minimum inside the garden, along with doing pest control around the garden when it comes to bugs and rodents. So I think it's a great system, but we'll see. I'll let you know. Be sure to subscribe and follow along. Next item on the list is the gate on the front, which is made out of wood. So I'm going to cut this weeds as I walk back and then go start that. And I can't wait to let the chickens out. To make it weatherproof, so yesterday was a brutal day of work. I did not film stuff because number one, all my batteries were dead. Number two, it just was a sucky day and I didn't feel like filming extra stuff. I was like, just gonna get work done. But I seriously worked like 12 hours. Anyways, look at this. The grass is all manicured. We got tick treatment down because we've been seeing ticks like crazy. And it's been sucky. Also, look at this. We have a shingled roof on top of the well house. It doesn't look like a homeless encampment. Matching shingles for the rest of the house, which is great. I went up on the roof, checked everything out. I think I got it figured out. There was a screw poking up, which was leading to a leak. Thankful I found it. Geez, I can't believe how much water can get stuck just from a small little hole. Today it's been raining and there's no drips whatsoever so far, which is wonderful. Fingers crossed on that. What we're working on right now is getting this chicken run door finished. I'm going to stick a 4x4 right there. It's overkill, I know. It's overkill. But that's all I got right now. So I'm just putting it up, pressure treated 4x4. I got some strong tie straps for that. Got to cut this bottom off down here. Get this plank attached to the door. Finish the hardware. Put this side on. And we'll be good to go. Other things I need to do. Hey, turkeys. We need to get we have just so much grass cuttings everywhere. I need to rake up the grass on the pathways. Have some edging here that I think I would like to use. It just is going to take so long to get it installed. I don't know if that's a project I need to do today or what. It's so much easier to get that edging installed when the ground is soft like it is today. That's the only thing. Once the ground hardens, which, I mean, it's already June 10th, and it's just been nothing but rain and rain and rain, which is crazy. It feels like the ground was never going to dry up. It's like a swamp up here. Raining for the next 4 days. So, anyways, other project that I'm doing today, hopefully I'll get done. Taking that landscaping cloth, and it's actually landscaping felt, and we're putting it down over here in our tree area. So we're gonna we have these cobblestones in the back of my truck. We've got 2 yards of cobblestone. I'm gonna put it down right over here where it's going. So I trimmed it, and then I'm gonna cut out little holes for the trees, etc. We're putting this stuff down. It's happening. Digging the cobblestones on top of it, so hopefully it doesn't look so rugged. It looks a lot nicer. And it's going good. Alright, starting to rain. Of course, it's a wonderful rainy day for working. Time to get on it. Sunday, and guess what? The chicken moat is alive right now. It's wonderful. We got everybody out here. Turkeys. We got the old girls. Look at the. That's Truffles down there. Truffles is meeting the new girls. They're feeling each other out. It's a little bit testy. A little bit testy. It's working though. Looking good. So the next thing that we've got, I'm gonna put into. It's just such a mess. So much work. Need to fortify the gate right here so that they can't get into the garden because that'd be bad. They're so happy. It's exciting. Got to get the quail out into the duck run, which is now the quail run. Hey girls, I'm gonna go handle the meat birds, the quail, and all the things. Putting the bunnies in there for this week until things dry up. We need to build a more permanent rabbit colony hutch so that they are better protected from the weather. Just too wet to have them out, I think. So we need a hutch that's off the ground that we can put them in, as well as their rabbit run. We actually are going to have a rabbit run that's separated because we don't want to have like a million babies. So that's the plan. I think it's a good plan. Gonna get to it.